What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Niggas? It is your boy MoonMonkey coming at you with another episode of Mario Kart 8 online up in this bitch. I'm gonna be tearing up the track as my nigga Ice Blue Gatorade, also known as Light Blue Yoshi. So that's what I like to call him. And I got quite a bit of news I want to talk about in this video. So let's get started. And last week I actually got hands-on time with Splatoon. When I say hands-on time, I mean I spent the rest of the day watching Game Explains videos. So pretty much we gotta see a lot of single player, multiplayer, and a new mode called Splat Zone. So let's start right off the bat with single player. So single player is looking really nice. It seems to be more of a platformer than a shooter, and it also kind of reminds me of Mario Galaxy from what I've seen. The whole kind of like warp star jolting up in the air and landing in new sections and stuff. Definitely looks really nice. I'm really liking the whole story premise of squids versus octopuses. I kind of like that. I kind of wish that transitioned over into the multiplayer. That way we could have Inklings versus the Octolings. So that would be kind of hot. It could kind of be like how Halo has it, like the Spartans versus the Grunts. I just hope the single player is a little bit more combat oriented than it is platforming. I definitely saw like a whole bunch of like obstacles. It kind of looked like a mix between Mario Galaxy and Super Monkey Ball in a sense that you kind of have to complete the obstacle course to kind of reach your goal. I would like to see a little bit more combat out of it, but I really wouldn't mind. I do like what I'm seeing there. They did say that the levels, I don't think the levels, alright, really? Slowpoke, why you doing me like this? Alright, somebody gotta get this. Shark bait, you gotta go. Hold up, my nigga right here, hold up. Alright, there was my red shell. Alright, never mind, shark bait, carry on. Your ass was on notice, but you get to live to see another day, my nigga. But the multiplayer is looking really nice. They showed a little bit more new levels. I think they showed 1 or 2 new levels. They also showed a couple new weapons and shit, so that looks really nice. And they showed off a new mode, which is called Splat Zones, which is a nice new take on the whole covering the ink mechanic. So pretty much what it is there's a rectangle where you have to cover the ink, the rectangle with as much ink as possible, and the team who has the ink covered in the rectangle, they have to maintain it like that. So it's kind of like capture the flag in sort, where you kind of have to make sure that who the fuck is sniping me out the air? I swear, if it's Sharkbait, alright, not somebody named Zolotha, some shit like that. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But you about to get your ass clapped. 11th place, like why the fuck? Every time I hop on this game, y'all niggas want to step to me, like shit. But yeah, it looks like a really nice game. Oh, y'all niggas about to get it now. You're going to jail now. Fuck out of here, Zolotha. What the fuck you do me like this for? Everybody's catching work. Everybody's catching bullet holes. Thomas Steve, I know your dirty ass did not just do that. Oh my goodness. You on my fuck up list now. You catching work next race, Thomas. Believe that. Your ass is on notice. Your ass is on notice. But yeah, Splat Zone's looking really nice and legit. Definitely liking that whole type of setup. Oh my gosh, we're going to Toad's Turnpike. Yo, this stage is so boring, man. I hate this stage, but in any case, as I was talking about in the last race, definitely like the how Splatoon is shaping up. One thing I'm kind of disappointed is the lack of voice chat. Not even with your friends. That's definitely a disappointment. I don't understand how you can have a team-based shooter and not be able to talk to your squad members. I need to be telling my niggas, alright, I want to stay back and man the base while you guys go up ahead. Like, I don't understand why Nintendo is so reluctant to put voice chat in their games. Like, I don't understand. This baffles me. Hopefully they fix that shit for their next system. They gotta honestly listen to what a lot of devs are saying. Voice chat is essential. That shit needs to be built into a lot of their games, because I don't understand how you can just pretty much do your own thing in a team-based shooter. Yeah, you can kind of survive like that, but I honestly think that to be effective, you definitely want to be able to communicate with your friends. And just for the fun factor, be able to talk smack with your friends and have a good time. Like, I don't understand this shit being mute and shit, but it's whatever. It is whatever. Other than that, Splatoon, Sakurai in an interview actually mentioned that Mewtwo is pretty much essentially done and he's ready to be released at any moment. So Mewtwo is on his way, people. Mewtwo is on his fucking way. And in that interview, he actually mentioned that Takumaru was meant to be, I guess, really put in Smash, but he never really made it past the preliminary stages because he wasn't well known. Which immediately I'm gonna call bullshit on, because who the fuck asks anybody? Alright, I'm gonna run off the stage. Most people didn't know who Ice Climbers, Mr. Game & Watch, Ness, Marth and Roy. They didn't know who those characters were until after they debuted in Smash Bros. So Smash Bros. Was, and even Pit. Look at Pit. No one knew who Pit was until Sakurai booted him in Smash Bros. Like, Smash Bros. Is a way to revive characters. So that whole excuse of them not being well known is totally bullshit. Pit, like I said, like Pit, really? That is a horrible excuse. Just say if you really didn't think he'll fit into Smash Bros. Just say it like that. Don't make up some bullshit like, oh, I don't think he would really be recognized, because that's pretty much where a lot of characters get their shine in Smash Bros. Because they're not really well known, but once they get their shine in Smash Bros, people start to check them out. So I'm calling bullshit on that whole excuse, but it's whatever. Mewtwo is on his way. Hopefully those other modes that were mentioned in that Smash Bros. Direct back last year, I think in November, it's gonna come out soon, because I definitely want to see a little bit more of tournament mode and a new stage build, not stage builder, that new Miiverse mode. I hope there's new stages as well, because I don't really think I'm gonna be feeling just that Miiverse stage. It's pretty much Battlefield with bullshit notes in the background. I ain't gonna read that shit. Like, I need something a little bit more substantial, but it's whatever. It is whatever. So yeah, I'm recalling bullshit on the whole excuse with Takamaru, but definitely am hyped that Mewtwo's on his way. Can't wait to see when that's. I have a feeling it's gonna come out fairly soon. Fairly soon, I think it's coming out. What isn't coming out anytime soon is Zelda Wii U. So the producer of Zelda, Eiji Aonuma, came out and mentioned that Zelda is gonna have to be pushed back, and he's so sorry for the wait. He can literally just be featured on a Lil Wayne mixtape at this point. Sorry for the wait. Y'all niggas gonna have to wait a little longer for Zelda, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be worth it in the end. The game is definitely shaping up to be really nice, so I can definitely hold on to my bridges just a little while just to wait for that Zelda. What I am curious to see is what is gonna fill the place of that news of that Zelda title right there. So I'm actually very excited to see what's going to take its place, or if it's going to be some kind of like bullshit filler, like they remake some type of game in HD, like they do like some bullshit like Super Mario Sunshine HD as in its place for that blockbuster title this fall. I don't think I really be feeling that as an option, but hey, I could see it happening just so they have something out that they can really just say, hey, we're touting this as our fall big title that you guys should buy. So definitely want to keep my eyes peeled up for what they do. I think they said Zelda Wii U is not going to be at E3 as well, so I guess this game is definitely a little ways off from there. And I think they said that in 2016 they're going to actually start talking about their new Nintendo system, so the NX. So if they do tout Zelda Wii U on that and then begin to mention that new system, I don't know. It's honestly kind of like showing signs of just how the kind of like how the Wii ended off with like Skyward Sword, like a Zelda title, and then they went on to the next system. I don't know. The Wii U seems like it's kind of fresh right now. They look like they're killing it off. I don't know if like the Wii definitely doesn't seem like it's doing all too hot for Nintendo lately. So I can kind of see how Nintendo really wants to try to redo their system and put out even better console, learn from their mistakes, because Nintendo knows they made a lot of mistakes with the Wii U. First off, with naming, I don't know who was in charge of saying, guys, you know what would be a really good name for this system? Let's put a U at the end. Like, nigga, that nigga should have been slapped in the dick with some barbed wire. Like, really? Wii U? But enough about the name. The name is just the least of its problems. A lot of features, definitely lacking in power compared to its two competitors. Built-in Ethernet port. I definitely think that the Wii U definitely had some bad footing, as well as some features that are definitely lacking on the Wii U. So I definitely think Nintendo definitely needs to learn from the mistakes. Definitely come in contact with some developers, because that's what's going to keep them afloat. Games going to keep them afloat, and they found on the Wii U their first-party titles are not enough. It may be enough for certain people, but not really enough for them to be, I guess, to thrive on the Wii U. I mean, yeah, they have enough money in their like war chest to kind of like survive for like, I know they have enough money to survive for like a good while, like a couple decades, but for them to be profitable as a business, they're definitely going to need the support of other companies. So I definitely think Nintendo definitely wants to take some notes. So I mean, the NX, they definitely have to start implementing with voice chat. Voice chat is a must. They need a little bit more online integration in their games and shit. So hopefully Nintendo does. I hope they do. They sound like they do. And I believe there was like earlier, there was like rumors of them wanting to make a all-in-one kind of system that kind of like encompass the handheld and the system. So it's kind of like maybe like whatever DS that they come out, maybe like a 4DS. I don't know what the fuck they gonna call it, but whatever handheld they come out with is definitely gonna kind of like connect very heavily with their home console. So, oh really, I'm gonna fall off the stage like that? All right, we got our work cut out for us this race as well. But yeah, definitely think that the sound of that kind of having a handheld and their home console connected sounds very interesting. Kind of hot to have like be playing at home and then get up and take your game on the go. So that sounds pretty hot, like a pretty hot concept. I want to see how far they can push that. But yeah, also there's also rumors of a Nintendo Direct coming out fairly soon. Now I believe there's a couple rumors floating around. One about like some like Bowser U, some shit like that. About like you play the game as Bowser, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like those moments with especially like when if you played on Paper Mario, where you play like the Bowser segments. I kind of like playing as the big boss. Kind of reminds me of the Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. Kind of like that that whole kind of like you the big boss running through shit, running through the kingdom with my woes. You know how that shit go. Hey, I got my nigga Thomas Neve back. Stay the fuck behind me, nigga. But yeah, I would definitely like the sound of that. They also mentioned that there's going to be Splatoon amiibos. Honestly, if there are Splatoon amiibos, I need to see some shit like they need to have some pretty nice exclusive I guess weapons and articles of clothing. They can't be like the same shit with like special unique type of attributes. I would like to see like new. Did I really just hit myself with my own shell? No fucking way, nigga. And I ran into the corner. Oh my god. I'm throwing this away. I'm throwing this away. Why am I throwing this race away? I want to at least come in 5th place. That is my goal from now. I'm going to try to come in 5th place. Well, alright, that was easy. Alright, so anyway. I definitely would like to see a lot of, like, some type of unique, like, if they don't have that pirate hat already in, that shit needs to be in the amiibos. Other than that, I really don't see myself, well, I can actually see myself getting, a Inkling amiibo just for the sake of getting like special equipment and shit. So and that's the kind of shit that I really wanted amiibos for, special type of equipment. I don't really want like the mundane shit like that, but yeah, out of my way, Zippo. 3rd place, nigga. Fuck with me, nigga. Let's go. Yo, niggas didn't even see me. I was on the come up real slow. Niggas didn't even see me. I was like, all right, I see you, Thomas Neve. Get the fuck behind me. I'm coming through. 3rd place, I got my eye on that. Then I see my nigga Zappo. I was like, hey, you holding my spot for me, nigga. He was like, no, I'm not. Slap that bitch out. Like, this is my 3rd place, bitch. So yeah, we got that. We're playing on City Escape for Mario Kart version. This stage is essentially City Escape. That's this whole San Francisco, man. But yeah, there's a lot of rumors about like the new Nintendo Direct coming on April 1st, which automatically is like showing red signs in my head, like this is already like a trolling kind of thing. But who knows? Nintendo could actually do an April 1st type of Direct. No one really knows. It's all honestly with these rumors you have to take with a grain of salt. Niggas be always trying to be scheming how they can fuck with the community. Say, oh, I got the news scoop on what's gonna happen for the newest Direct, what's happening for E3. Lord knows when E3 comes, niggas gonna be lying through their teeth talking about they got some new type of information, knowing God well they spent all of their Sunday crafting up that shit in Photoshop. But whatever. Oh yeah, I think they also mentioned Star Fox 8. I believe in this new leak. Well, one leak says like Star Fox, the game's gonna be based on Fox going into like the past and like reliving this combat with Andross. And then there's like another leak, I believe one that was like leaked by some Nintendo employee in Germany, Germany and Europe, talking about how we're gonna get like a simple trailer. And I think they mentioned how Sakurai is gonna kind of like guest appear in this Direct as well, mentioning how Mewtwo is gonna be available. I think what is it, like April something, April 7th or April 9th? I believe it's April 9th. Yeah, April 9th, and you're going to be able to get download codes for Mewtwo for the Wii U and 3DS. So Lord knows I ain't really that interested in 3DS version, so y'all niggas might get to see another giveaway fairly soon. And speaking of giveaways, I want to give a huge shout out to my nigga David Kamensky, who won out the Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U soundtrack. So my nigga was definitely fortunate to get that on that soundtrack, so shout outs to him. Don't worry guys, I will try to have a little more giveaways, and if there is a download code for this 3DS version of Mewtwo, you guys can definitely look forward to that, because Lord, I don't really want it. I like to keep all of my Smash Bros strictly on the console. I like the 3DS just for what it kind of offered for the time being waiting for the console version, but I ain't really serious about the 3DS version that hard. And I know some cats are the exact opposite of me who only want to play on the 3DS version and have no intentions of playing on the Wii U version, so this might be your chance to get Mewtwo without having to wait till June. What else did they mention? I think they mentioned there's gonna be a new Paper Mario. Oh my goodness, if this Paper Mario is true, if this shit is true, oh lord, man, oh my goodness, y'all already know. I just finished my Paper Mario Let's Play. Paper Mario is my shit. I love Thousand Year Door. I wasn't really feeling third place again. Wasn't really feeling the new 3DS version or the Wii version, Super Paper Mario, but I hear it's rumored that it's gonna have like a mix of all four of them, so it's whatever. But yeah, other than that, I believe they said they're gonna have a new functionality of the Amiibo kind of thing. We're able to have like a virtual showcase of your Amiibos in Miiverse. Having like a digital showcase of your Amiibos, I can kind of see Nintendo do that. I mean, they kind of seem like the type of company that would want you to show off your digital swag to your friends on Miiverse and type shit. So I can kind of buy that if this is real. Ain't really about that life or about that shit. Other than that, definitely liking what I'm seeing in this rumor. It looks plausible, but then again, you never really can tell. I mean, they're all just rumors at the end of the day. It's definitely good for getting your penis falsely hyped and shit, but no one likes a false boner, man. It's only good for the moment, but after that, you just feel guilty and you feel dirty after it. It's like, man, this shit wasn't even genuine. I don't like when niggas play tricks on my penis, man. I don't like when niggas play tricks on my penis. But I honestly hope that it's real. I mean, it sounds plausible, especially with the whole like Miiverse thing. They also mentioned some type of eShop type of functionality you're able to have. They're working with DNA. I mean, the DNA. I mean, that's a company that they most recently came out talking about. So either somebody just used DNA and just writing the whole coattails of the new information found with them and just mentioned them in there, but someone's saying they're gonna have a new online type of app store so you can have your eShop on the go. And they also mentioned that there's going to be new GBA and SNES and what else? I think GameCube or some shit like that. How many bullet bills are going to pass me? Like, damn. But yeah, they're going to have like a whole type of virtual console games, and those of you who bought it on the Wii could get it for a discounted price, so you can look out for that if it's real. What else? I believe they mentioned what else did they mention? I know they mentioned like a Star Fox game, and I believe they mentioned they're gonna have a new wave of Amiibos so a lot of Amiibo support for you guys that are really hyped for it. Yoshi Amiibo support. They're gonna, I guess, show off a I think they're gonna show off the new Fire Emblem as well. So that's gonna sound pretty hot. I mean, I'm definitely a huge fan of Fire Emblem, so I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to that. So yeah, I mean, they're all rumors, like I mentioned before. All rumors at the end of the day. They sound very interesting. You never can tell with these types of shits. But all we can really do is just sit tight and just wait. I mean, waiting is the best way just to figure out if someone's lying or not. So we'll be able to find out soon enough. It looks like we're going to end off this game in 7th place, though. 7th place. Ugh. It's hard to discuss it. But alright, niggas. Like, comment, and subscribe once again. And we're going to be in the same exact place, doing the same exact motherfucking thing. And we're going to be rolling with the squad, rolling through the 6 with my woes. You know how that shit goes. And I'll be back at you guys with some more information, or if I just feel like running through Mario Kart. Lord knows I don't want to do this race again. Toad's Turnpike, Excite Bike, there is just no winning. Like, both of these courses are ass. I am leaving out of this shit. Alright, my niggas, we out, baby.